Morena, talofa, kia orana. Welcome to the PYC, home of the Vikings, the Bay Roscoe Vikings, here at the under-17 Tama Premiership between the Cook Islands and Samoa. What a sivatau and amu that we've just witnessed now. Both traditional war dancers here from Samoa. As I mentioned before, the sivatau, and obviously the war dance from the Cook Islands, the amu. This game here in round 2 is going to be a spectacular game between two proud nations. Ko Namu Puru Toku Ingoa. My name is Namu Puru, and I have the privilege of calling this game between these two teams here today. This is the Premiership competition. Obviously, you've got a development competition as well. This here is the Premiership, so pretty much the best of the best. As you see, the referee here, good to go. So Samoa get us underway. The Cook Islands now straight into a brick wall. Second run for the Cookies. That looks like the number 16 there, Penita. So that's Tiariki Tuala. So Samoa now going up in threes in their line speed. Cook Island just trying to play up their sets. They find their way up on the 40-meter line on the 5th and final, looking to get their kick away downtown to the fullback, the number 1, David Filo. He takes the first carry for Samoa. It's like the wingers now are getting involved, as all good wingers do. That looks like the number 23, Tusi Liam. Takes the ball up a few numbers. Yeah, I think that is the number 25. With a strong carry. Sorry, that was the number 20. So the first penalty of this match, spotted by the referee. Let's see what his hand signals are. Tapped himself on the shoulder there. So I'm not too sure if that was a bit of a hand in the ball from the Cook Island. Back underway now. The strong charging run. Look a little bit like Paliasina. So number 18. Pinata. Samoa now using their second rows with a nice little offload. Pink headgear, orange boots there in the number 17. Tristan Ford Walter. Chews up some valuable meters now. 10 meters away from the try line. Samoa go out to the right edge, and that could be a knock-on. Yes, there was a knock-on there, so unfortunate there for Samoa. There'll be a scrum packed down for the Cook Island. 15 metres away from their own defending try line. So Cook Island now. Just waiting for the referee to make sure everything's okay to put the ball in. Opting to go out to, looks like the big centre out here, but he's met in some heavy defence there by Samoa. The number 3 heavily involved there for Samoa, Seymour Stowers-Smith. Stowers, a prominent Samoan name right around the country. You see Archie Kopilani, he's the fullback for Cook Island with a strong run. Another solid run there by the number 11, Neil Malte. Cook Island now, that's the big number 16, Tiariki Tuala. Marches forward 45 metres away from their own defending try line. Tough carry, but some tough defenders there for Samoa. That was the number 13, Savilio. Bomb just goes straight up in the air. And the number 20, the winger, Tristan, he's saying, hey, I can take that ball easily for my team. Nice, solid run there from the 25. He's the big centre, chucking it forward now. In the number 4 jersey, Jeremiah Lemana, the right edge centre. Ball comes back to the middle, goes to Justice Pua. He's driven back in some heavy Cook Island defence. 25 metres away from the try line, Samoa. Up for a little cutback play to the number 22, Darlin Homa. Ball comes back into the number 13, Romarion Tama. He's met in some great defence there by Cook Island. There's the half, the number 6, Anton Ford, with an up and under. It's anyone's ball now, but the referee, he's blowing his whistle. And he's going to say, hey, that was a knock-on by Samoa. So it'll be a play the ball in favour of the Cook Island. Back into the action now, the Cookies. Trying to get their speed men in, just to try and chew up the meters and just get out of this red zone. Once again, Samoa defense just swarming the Cook Island runners here. Their line speed is very impressive. That's the fullback there, Archie Kopilani. Nice, solid run there by the big man. That's actually Kamiti Tiaho. Apologies as well there, Whānau. I've got a team list here, but I know young Kamiti, student at Hamilton Boys High School, but he's wearing a different jersey than what I've got, so here's the ball now, up and under. Nobody wants that ball. Justice Port says, hey, I want that ball. Good solid run there from young Justice, coming in off his left wing. Samoa now, the number 4, Jeremiah Lemana. He takes the second tackle. Samoa just trying to have a look up the middle of the field. And fullback David Filo. Looks like the game plan, just trying to go straight up the middle, gaining some valuable yards in Uli Fisi Fital. Ball comes back out right, going backdoor play, comes to that fullback David Filo off to the number 23, Tusi Liam, to get the first points on the board for Samoa. Yeah, once again, their team, I'm just, apologies if I butcher any of these names or get the names mixed up. Like I said, I can see a few as we look back in on this replay here. David Filo, like all great fullbacks, just slices through with a nice Brian To'o body shape of Tusi Liam. Funalua to score in the right-hand corner. Yeah, once again, team, I've got a team list here. Like I said, especially from the Cook Island boys, I know that Tama Titiaho, I think he's wearing the number 16 out there. I've just got a couple of names wrong, so apologies. I can only do what I've been given. But a great try there from Samoa. See, applying pressure, getting up to that end of the field, and with guys like David Filo in the fullback charging on to those balls and knowing how to offload it to a strong running Tusi Liam Funalua. They're probably always going to come up with the goods there for Samoa. Just waiting in on the kick now. Relatively difficult kick. He strikes it and he gets that one over, which adds another 2 points to the Samoan team, taking the score out to 6 points to 0 in favour of the young men in blue and white. David. It's a beautiful day out here. Loving seeing all of the cultures, and we all know when our culture and rugby league combine, it's a concoction of a beautiful day. Some entertaining and enterprising football, especially at this age group. All these young men full of energy. As we get back underway here, Samoa with the first run. A nice little left foot step there by the centre, the number 3. He's beating a couple of numbers, and he's right in front of me, getting close to the sideline, and just touches the sideline to go out. So it was actually a good run there by young Seymour Stowers-Smith. Just couldn't stay in the field of play. But hey, credit to the Cook Island defence there. They knew the sideline was really close, so they done all they could. So that'll be a play of the ball on the 40 now. And there's the Cook Island opting to just truck it straight up the middle, and that was an untidy play the ball there. So something the Cookies didn't need. It was the number 27, and I don't have a 27 here on the team list there. No. So a costly error, and just letting Samoa back into this one. 45 metres away from the try line are Samoa. Off the scrum, up for, there's a try score there. He's a very solid man there, Tusa Liam Funalua. He takes the first carry, goes back to the big number 18, Uli. Getting closer and closer to the sideline. They want the ball out there to the left. They get it there. Half goes back to that dangerous man, David. He's still going. Filo. Met in some heavy defense there by the Cook Island on this occasion. 10 metres away from the try line. The number 9, the hooker, he tries to go for a dart. That's Luke Limalu. Oh, and he's close and he's over. The referee was right on the spot. The young man in the pink headgear. The nice 4-pointer right under the post there. As you look back in on the replay, you see the hooker, Luke Limalu. He takes a forward, and there's a 17. He can just see a big hole there. It's Tristan Ford Walter. And for his troubles, he adds another 4 points on the scoreboard for Samoa. So just taking the score out to 10 points to 0. Ooh, and I can see the man himself in the background, OTM. Also Alf, part of the Samoan team. They're doing his mahi there with the video edits. Probably one of the best going around at the moment. Check him out, OTM. Great conversion there by the man himself, Luke Lemanu. Adding the extras, taking the score out to 12 points to 0 in favour of Samoa. And I'm pretty sure the team, I'm a dinosaur. I'm past my 17 years of age, but I'm pretty sure we weren't this big back in my time. There's some big young lads out here, very muscular. Cook Islands get us back underway, and it goes to that man, the number 3. He opts to pass it to the big forward there in the number 18 jersey. He's been very busy, and he's the try scorer, the number 17, forward Walter. He's saying, hey boys, I'm feeling happy with my feet. Pass me the ball. Oh, another trucking run there by Malakai Vigota. Very solid, very Paliacena-like, and Samoa just marching their way through the middle of the field with the Tama. The number 13 comes back out now to the number 9. Oh, and a nice hit. And we're just going to see what the referee is calling here. Saying, hey, no, that was a knock-on one way. And I'm going to point to you, mate, and then you knocked it on second, perhaps. So you guys can still get the scrum, but it was a double knock-on by the look of his sign language. And just a big shout-out to all the referees out here today over the duration of 3 days. You know, a lot of tough work out there with our referees. Can probably be a thankless job as well. But as we get back into the action now, the Cook Island take it forward, but once again, Samoa, they come and they defend with 3 solid bodies there right in front. Still trying to get around, but they can't get around the number 4 and the number 3, the 2 centers, Seymour and Jeremiah. Archie Kopilani, the fullback there, showing us his evasion skills. Ball comes, just got their timing wrong on that occasion there, did the Cook Island team. So Samoa now saying, hey, we know what to do close by. Great tackle around the legs there by Archie Kopilani. Once again, the big solid number 12, Vigota, 12 meters away from the try line now. Samoa come backdoor out to Anton. Drops their big, powerful Seymour. Stowell Smith off. 8 meters away from the try line now. Samoa. They opt to go out wide on this occasion. There's that solid man once again. There's the 20. He dives over that try line. Makes it look nice and easy. That's Nicholas Pita. With that score, added another 4 points on the board for Samoa. As you're looking on the replay now, Samoa very clever, just trying to create space, and they found that out wide. And look at that impressive dive there from the number 20, Lavernus. Yeah, so I'll say if Cook Islands keep making those small little errors or drop balls, a classy team like Samoa will make them pay, and that's what they're doing early in this first half of the second round here at the PYC, up here at Bay Roscoe Vikings. So he's probably about a half a meter away from the sideline, 30 meters out from the try line. He strikes it well, but that's going to fall short. He had his radar on point, just didn't have enough power. Maybe didn't have his wheat picks or his taro this morning. Nevertheless, Samoa in a comfortable lead, leading by 16 points to 0. So the Cookies now in the number 6 jersey is Kaizen Tukinga. So he gets us underway. The Tu'e, Cook Island, a word for kick. See Samoa now. The Malosi, a very strong run there. Oh, and some strong defensive effort from the Cook Island. Matutu is the word strong in Cook Island. Big number 16 now. He's trying to muscle his way forward. It's Benita Faimono Tofua. Opting to go back towards the middle of the field now, Samoa. Just short of the halfway line. Looking out wide to the number 3, Seymour Sowers Smith. 5th and final now. They'll be looking for the kick. They go with the kick in Luke Lemalu. Oh, and the ball evades Archie. But he's got enough skills to regather that ball, and he's being carried back. Woods. So that'll be tackle 1 there. Solid run there. Oh, and the ball's come loose, and the referee is saying, hey, I've seen that little strip in there, boys. So I've got no other choice but to give a penalty in favour of Cook Island. Cook Island boys, they know what to do here. Hey, we need to get down the other end of the field, so we'll just kick it out. Cook Island now on the first tackle in the number 11, New Moate. Takes a second run now in the number 12, Orlando Braven Uamaki. He takes the second tackle. They opt to go back down the blind in the big number 19, Tobias Davis. He's caught on the 40-metre line, so the Cook Island boys 40 metres away from the try line. Big number 6, he's caught in the Samoan cruncher, Kaizan Tukinga. He's the big prop, the big number 10, trying to muscle his way through. Malai Sila. Another kick downtown, finding Samoa. Oh, he's got shown a little bit of speed there. Must be those pink tights. There's the number 2, and the ball comes loose. Great scrambling defense there by the Cook Island team. Just going to have a look what the referee is going to call. Yes, that's a scrum to the Cook Island. Yeah, so there's a scrum there. Now I've been given another team list here with the jersey number, so hopefully I can do it justice there, team. As you look back in on the Cook Island team, opting to just move the ball, and they do their but unfortunate error there from the Cook Island team. And just once again, my apologies, team, for this Cook Island, probably naming a few players in different jerseys, but we've rectified the problem now. So hopefully I can call the right names to the right number. You see a scrum there, right on halfway. 20 metres away from the sideline as well, in favour of Samoa. Samoa now up to do a little bit of a drop-off, and a strong run by the centre, Jeremiah Lemana there. He's caught on the 30-metre line. They opt to go back down that same way through David Filo. David Filo now, he's tackled 11 metres away from the try line. Solid run there by Josiah Law in the number 14 jersey. 2 metres away from the try line are Samoa. Very dangerous down this end of the field. That's Penita Fuimono Tofua trying to get a meat pie for himself. The number 9 is showing some great footwork, but he's caught on the 5th and final, millimetres away from the try line now, and it come off one of the Cook Island boys. And the referee saying, hey, that was a knock-on. Or is he saying that was an accidental? accidental offside from the Cook Island boys. So it'll be a scrum. Samoa just working out, hey, should we go right, boys, or are we going to go back left? Let's see what Samoa do. They got the fullback, David Philo, out on the left-hand side. He gets the ball in his hands. He sort of weighs it up, does a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump, and comes out in an unorthodox way out to the winger in the number 2, Justice Poor, to score and add another 4 points for the Samoan team. Yeah, so as we look back in now, David, he sort of offloads it and it sort of ricochets off a Samoan player and finds a great finisher in Justice Poor to add the extras there for Samoa. So just waiting here for the number 9, Luke Limalu, featured heavily in this first half for his team with the ball in hand and defense. Now he has the kicking duties on the right-hand side of the field. A good 5 meters in from touch. So it's a relatively difficult kick to conquer. And that win looked like it played a little bit of a factor there. So that conversion's unsuccessful, keeping the score at 20 points to 0 in favour of Samoa. Yeah, I think this is just a great opportunity for a lot of these young men to obviously represent their nation, represent their country, and to play with and against the best players of their age group. It must be a really exciting time for not only the players themselves, but for their parents, their grandparents, and their whole family to see their young Tama, the young boys out here doing their families proud. As we look back in on the action now, the Cook Island with a deep kick downtown finds a big, powerful number 16 in Penita Fuimono Tofa. Takes the first run here on the second run now, marching his way up towards the middle of the field as that man there is being very busy. Uli. Against Samoa on the 13 tackle. Josiah Law with that run. And another nippy runner here with the pink headgear in the number 17 jersey, Tristan Ford Walter. Samoa now having a look where they can find a bit of space, and that's a strong run there by Darlin Homa, the number 22. Samoa now with all the momentum. Oh, that's going to be a knock on there. So the Cookies will end up with this ball now. They'll need to work really hard to get out of the red zone here. Referees just telling them, hey boys, it's to play the ball on that line where you are now. Good, strong, solid run there. But he's been in some heavy defense as well. That was a centre in the number 3 jersey, Liddell Malai Sila. So another penalty here from the Cookies. They'll want to kick this ball out for touch and hopefully earn some more easy meters. They've been camped down this sort of area for some time. So it'll be a sigh of relief for not only the players, but for the coaching staff as well. Just, hey boys, we need to sort of be down that end of the field. So we're tapping it right now. There's the number 3. We spoke about him. He just had another strong run. Liddell Malai Sila. He takes the first run just short of halfway. Another solid run there by the Cook Island. That's the number 12 there. Tiakana Ruaporo. Samoa now just swarming in with the defense. Strong run again from the number 19, Te Ariki Tuala. Oh, nice little gap there to run through. That's the half-time hooter you hear in the background. Cook Island, this ball could go anywhere, and it goes to that man, Justice Poor, one of the try scorers of this first half. He tries to just run straight over the man, and there is the referee saying, hey, I've earned myself a water, boys. You guys have earned a water as well. We're going to take a quick break, and I'm no different as well to team. We're going to have a quick break and be back very shortly with the second half. No mai hoki mai, talofa lava, kia orana. Welcome back to the second half between two proud nations, the Cook Islands and Toa Samoa. It was all Toa Samoa in the first half. Obviously, as you can see on the screen there, 20 points to 0. Let's see if the Cook Islands can add some points of their own. Just waiting for the ball to enter the fray, and it has as well. The referee just showing us his kicking skills. Just waiting for Cook Island to get us underway. The hooter has gone. I think I've heard that. We're on the referee's time, and there's the hooter there. So a little bit of confusion there. Our young man from the Cookies, they heard the hooter, so they kicked it. And then the referee just said, hey, you've got to wait for my whistle. So we're just going to come back here. And just have a look. So the Cook Islands with the kiki, with the tue. Cook Island word for kick is tue. And a nice kick there, but one of the danger men for Samoa scored a solid try. Brian To'o, like he breaks the line there, and he's showing his speed. Can he go all the way? And no, the fullback, Savaleo, say no, he's not going to go all the way. This time is Tusi Liam. So again, Samoa now up, down, where they need to be in that area of the field. Josiah Law now with a strong run. 10 meters away, 20 meters away from the try line. Big Penita Fuimaona Tufua. 10 meters away from the try line now, Samoa. Samoa now pulling out all the stops and all the guns, but Cook Island right there to meet them. Fifth and final now, 5 meters away from the try line. Goes back to the influential number 9, Luke Limalu, with a high up and under right next to the post. And a great take, and he got their ball down. The number 6, Anton forward to Vevet with a great take. And what about the put down there, team? The young also there. Just caught their ball with ease. As you look in on this replay, nice up and under. It's anyone's ball. Oh, great skills. And just to slam that ball out is Anton forward to Vevet, adding an extra 4 points to his Samoa teammates, taking a score out to 24-0. This conversion here shouldn't be too hard for the young man in the 9 jersey, Luke Limalu, right in front of the post, 11 meters away, and he strikes that quite easy to add another 2 points. So Samoa stretched the lead out to 26 points to 0. A few supporters here. You probably can't see too many of them on the camera, but there definitely is a lot up on the hill and behind us and on the side of us. And great to see all of the families coming out to support and tautoko all of these young men here on display. And no doubt, a lot of these names here, you probably want to keep in your black book, because it's only a matter of time before we see them on the big stage. Back into the action now. Cook Island with a nice deep kick down and goes straight to the man in the headgear. Does a little bit of a somersault and a turnaround. Very strong, trying to get him on his back, but he's saying, no, I've done my weight training this week. Does Uli Fusi Fetau. Second tackle now. Taken by Josiah Low. Making some easy meters up the field. Samoa. Dummy to go right, goes back out left there. Here's the winger. Oh, he's made a nice shoulder there from the Cook Island. Flexing a little bit of their muscle as well. Samoa 15 meters away from the try line now. looking for the kick, and it's a bit of an unorthodox one. It's been intercepted by the Cook Island team, and that's the number 6, showing some great footwork as well. That's Lorenz Strickland Rere. Another big, solid runner who's been very heavily involved is the number 4 for Cook Island, Denzel Matthews. It's a big prop, the number 10, taking him forward again is Crucial Koteka, earning his team a penalty as well. So, just looking for a clearance kick there. He does that. Lorenz earning a good 20 metres downfield. The big forwards for Cook Island saying, hey, pass me the ball, please. I want to take this first one. And a solid run there by the number 10, Koteka. 23 metres away from the try line. So another big forward running hard and strong is the number 20. New Malte goes back in. They're opting straight for the middle. Some heavy collisions there. And the referee's going to say you didn't use your arms. It was just the shoulder. So there's a penalty right in front of the post. The number 6 there, he's just saying, boys, we're going to tap this ball. We're going to roll on, as does Lorenz. Passes it back to the big number 20. He takes the first hit up and sets the foundation. There's New. 10 metres away from the try line. There's the other big prop, the number 10, Koteka, been heavily involved. A little bit of pushing and shoving there in the middle. They want to hold their discipline there. They want to win this game. Discipline is a big key here. Oh, they opt to kick it early. And there's Samoa here sprinting away, looks for his wingers. And the referee has blown his whistle. I'm just going to have a look what he says there. He's grabbing his shirt. Might be a bit hot for him there. He might be trying to get a little bit of aircon in the back of his shirt there. Okay, so he's just going to play the ball here to the Cook Island team. So it looks like a penalty. Cook Island in good field position now. 15 metres away from the try line. And here they go now. Nice solid run there by the number 3 for the Cook Island team. Coming ever so close. So Liddell. Cookies now just trying to fight their way through, but Samoa saying, hey, you got to get through this blue and white brick wall. Ball comes back out and they're just trying to scoop and trying to get closer and closer. The Cook Island, but Samoa are right there to defend their try line, defend their homeland, and that's the number 1 there, the fullback, Savaleo. Now they come back, the ball went backwards, goes to the number 6. Nice long ball out wide, finds his wing, but it finds a touch line as well, so unfortunate there for the Cook Island team. Play the ball now for Samoa. Cookies now, they'll want to try and keep Samoa down this end of the field. That looks like the number 24 Samoa. Nicholas Pita. Solid run there. Just getting through halfway is Micah Figota. Still pumping his legs. Is the number 19 and earning his team a penalty. So penalty just before the halfway line. Holding down just a bit vigorous in the defense were Cook Island. Just carrying on with the tackle for a little bit too long, and that kick there doesn't go out. Doesn't find touch. No complaints here from the Cookie boys. So Cookie led off the hook on this occasion. Solid run back into the middle of the field is the number 3 for the Cook Island. Cookies now. The big forwards on that ball. Looked okay from the referee. Still trucking his way up the middle of the field. There's the prop. Archie Kopalani. Shifting the ball now. The Cook Islands. Oh, there's a little bit of a gap there. But the halfback decided to take it upon himself for the settle. Orlando comes back now on the 5th and final. Great kick downtown. Nice right foot step there on the number 20. Nicholas Peter. Trying to appeal for a penalty, but the referee say no, you just play the ball. I've got the whistle. The number 23, Tusi Liam, very strong. So is the evasion skills of the fullback David Filo. Filo now just making his way over the 40-meter line. Comes back to the middle. Samoa back in there. Strong men in Uli. Fisi Fito. Opting for the kick. Samoa kick it down into clear space, but it goes over the touchline. So our referee is just reminding the boys, hey, it's a play the ball on the 20-meter line, boys. Bring it in, please. 20 meters from the sideline. Wait for me to blow my whistle. Yep, I've blown it. We're back into the action now. Samoa very quick to get up on that line speed there. Samoa putting the shoulders in as that young man in the 17, Tristan Ford Walter. Cookies now opting to go out left. And another penalty. So that'll alleviate a little bit of pressure from the Cook Island. And the number 6, Lorenz Strickland Nerere, he's saying, yep, I can kick this out for us there, boys. Get us closer and closer to the try line. But I'm only joking, boys. I didn't get it out this time. So there's David Filo now, the number 1 for Samoa. He takes the first run in off that penalty, that failed attempt of kicking for touch there from the Cook Island boys. Some great aggressive defense there. Controlled aggression from Cook Island boys. So a big Calvin Siketi with a solid run out on the left edge. Samoa now. Go back to Luke Lemalu. He's been very busy in this game so far, has young Luke. Great defense now from the Cook Island boys, getting the Samoan player on his back. Opt to go back door, front door. A little bit of a game of soccer now. There's the number 1. Oh, showing us his power there, David Filo. Referee now. 19 meters away from the try line, getting closer and closer. The big Usos, the young Uso for Samoa. 8 meters away now from the try line, goes to that man again, and he slams the ball down, but unfortunately for him, it goes forward. So Cook Islands, once again, let off the hook. It'll be a 20-meter tap here. Surprisingly, the energy doesn't seem too enthusiastic to get to that tap, but looks can be deceiving. And here's the tap now. The 23 there for that Simpson Stevenson. That's 27 there, team. Jaden Vich Tama. So second tackle now for the Cook Island. Opting to go back to the middle of the field. A nice little cheeky offload, but the Samoan defense now swarming. Back to the middle of the field. Nice little double drop off. Pays off. earning them a few more yards with a strong running Koteka. Nice and deep, but better be careful here because the Samoan team are swarming. That could be the last, and it is the last. And the number 4, Denzel Matthews, say, hey boys, I'm going to kick this down. Let's try and D up down here, but you got to be on your game to D against David Filo. His evasion skills and his speed and his strength as well was showing in this game, as well as this young man here in the number 20, Tusi Liam. Brian To'o lookalike. Opting to go back to the middle of the field. Some courageous defense there from the Cook Island. The big also, the number 16, Penita Fuimono Tofua. There's a big hole there, and a Sunny Bull offload, but Cook Island end up with the ball with a cheeky little intercept on the 20-meter line now. A little bit high there, but the referee saying no, that's Kapai, that's all good. And now a little bit of a push in and a shove in there, so discipline is probably going to play a big factor in this game. Cook Island's yet to score, yet to get on the board. Great kick there by the number 6 for the Cookies. Lauren Strickland, Arere. Going back now is the number 4, runs it. Some strong running there, some Matutu, strong. Running there by the number 4, Matthews. Another solid run there by the big men up the middle of the field. That's the number 10, Koteka. Another solid run, just trying to work their way closer and closer. Stevenson there with that run. Ball comes back to the middle of the field. Looking like they want to shift it. They go backdoor once again, and some great numbers now. And there's the fullback, ducks under one tackle. Fends off another. Going close to the sideline. Shows his strength there. Does Savilio. Right. Now into the middle of the field. The referee saying 5th and final. Let's see what the Cook Island boys can do. Goes to that man, the playmaker. Short, sharp. What a great tackle there by the number 9, Luke Lemalu. Great chopping tackle there. Samoa now. Just trying to work their way out of their danger zone, their red zone. Cook Islands know that, so they're trying to push up and trying to get numbers in the tackle. Another solid run there by Samoa. Not trying to do anything too over the top or too flashy. They're just trying to work their way up the middle. As you see there, great defense there by Simpson Stevenson. Great defense effort by Cook Island, trapping the Samoan players in their own half. So that's a win there on the defense side of things. Tackle 1 now. Cook Islands with the ball in hand. Some physicality out there shown by both teams. Man, looking at on the screen, these boys look big, but in person they look even bigger. One of the danger men now, Jean Savalio Polinato, the fullback wearing the number 1 jersey for the Cook Island. Going back to the middle of the field. Set up a little bit of shape out here on the left-hand edge. Let's see what the Cookies do. They go bang. Oh, and he goes himself there, does the number 6 with a beautiful offload there, getting closer, but what about that tackle from the number 4, Jeremiah Limanu? Close to the try line. Is that number 23 again, heavily involved, Simpson Stevenson. And that was tackle 6. And that's some great enterprising play there, attacking skills from the number 6 from the Cook Island. Strickland there, but great defense, try line defense as well from Samoa. Cook Island now flexing a little bit of muscle and trying to drag the Samoan player back. Oh, I can feel the physicality from where I'm sitting here in the commentator's box. And the referee is just saying, hey boys, seen a little bit of a hand in there, so I've got no other choice but to give Samoa a penalty. So just waiting for the ball to come back into the field of play. Samoa now with the tap. Goes back to the middle of the field. Still trying to get up and get a quick play of the ball. Is Darlin Homa. Samoa with an early raid down that left-hand edge. And this man here, he looks like he's got a lot of pace, a lot of power, a lot of speed as well. The number 21, Calvin Saketi. But he's caught in some great defense there by the Cook Island team. Boys are getting closer and closer. Is there Brian To'o lookalike, and he's just flirting down the sideline. But the touchy was right there. And he said, I've seen a little toe touch the sideline. So that'll be the ball in favour of the Cook Island. So here we go back into the action now. Samoa just driving the Cook Island attackers back. Comes out wide now. The Cookies deep in their own red zone. Cook Island now still trying to get out of their red zone, but this relentless Samoan defense is right there to meet them. Goes back out to their danger man. Strickland let it. He lets the ball float. Goes to the number 27. Samoa now just suffocating the boys, and that probably wasn't the ending of that set that the Cook Islands were looking for. So Samoa now with a fresh set of 6, 30 metres away from the try line. Goes back towards the middle of the field in the big number 12, Paliasina lookalike. So Malakai Figota. This man here, another danger man in the number 9 jersey. Goes back towards the middle of the field, gaining metres at will. Samoa 11 metres away, and you got to watch this young man. Big, powerful number 16. He's been searching all day for a try, but he's held up from some courageous defense there shown by the Cook Island team. He's taking it back there is Panita. Still trying to throw everything at the Cookies defense on the line now. Samoa goes back door to that danger man. Another danger man goes back out wide, shows and goes, and he's going to go over to add another 4 points for Samoa, taking the score out to 30 points to 0. So a great try there by Samoa. So looking on the replay here. Goes back into Darlin Homa. too strong with a nice right foot. And like I said, with that size and that strength and that speed and footwork, it's going to be very, very tough to stop near your try line. Luke Lemalu. Going through his style of kicking. Strikes it okay, but that's about it. It wasn't great, and it just shaves the upright. So that leaves a score in favour of Samoa, 30 points to 0, with about a good 5 minutes away. And just a reminder, the time that you see up on the screen there is it could differ. We're running on the referee's time and obviously the hooter. So it could be 4, 5 or 6 minutes left in this game. But nevertheless, it's been all Samoa. Just in the way they're sending their big boys up the middle. And obviously they've got some good finishers out on the edges. But we're looking back now into the action. One of the leaders in the team there is Strickland Rere. In the number 6 jersey, kicks it right down, nice and deep. Falls in the hands of the big Samoan prop. Oh, and he slammed down on his back there as the big man. So some aggressive defense there showing on Pinata. Another solid run there on tackle 2 by the centre, Seymour.
Here we go.
Still up to sort of dabble around that area, and he's trying to put his mouth guard in at the same time. Does Figota. He's been solid all day. Great go forward, great power. Ball goes back, and you got to watch this young man as well. He's got a lot of power and just straight through. Here's the 20 showing that clean pair of heels, and he tries to kick, and he's got a lot of pace there. He's going to beat the ball, and he scores it. It's a C. No, the referee is going to say that was a knock on. Jeez. That was a enterprising play there from Samoa, especially with that chip kick. Just making sure the boys are okay there. Lucky for those bushes. Yeah, but unfortunate there because it was a great enterprising play by that man on screen. Referee opting to say, hey, that was a knock on. Would have loved to see that replay because it looked good from here, but again, I don't have any qualifications or a haircut like the referee. I'm just a man up here on a chair having a yarn about these young superstars of the future. So our referee now is just waiting for the interchange to come on for Samoa. The centre now, Malai Sila. He takes the first tackle forwards. Cook Island boys. Be great to see Cook Island put some points on the board. That was the number 7. Orlando. Cook Island's now just making their way up to the halfway line. Oh, and look like he's got a bit of pace if he can just get away, and he doesn't get away from Figota. Back in on the action now. Comes back to the middle of the field. Cook Islands opting to shift the ball out wide, and they see a few numbers there, but scrambling defense of the number 23, Liam and his teammates. Stop that raid from the Cookies. Going down. Oh, great defense there by Samoa. That was the number 2, Justice Boa. It was a great defensive effort there. Here we go now, Samoa. We've got a fresh set of 6 now. Bouncing off a couple of tacklers is the number 4, Jeremiah Limana. Is Justice Boer. Oh, that was a little bit high. Young Justice isn't complaining though. Looks like a Cook Island player is down there. It looks like Malay Sila. Maybe he would have just poken the eye or a bit of a headbutt. Great to see him back on this field. Doesn't look too serious. Just having a look at one of the trainers now, just making sure he's okay. Especially, you know, with head knocks, you don't really want to risk them. You want to sort of, our young boys' safety is paramount. But there you have it. There's full time of this game between Toa Samoa and the Cook Islands. And that score there, as you can clearly see, Toa Samoa too strong for the Cook Islands. So congratulations to Toa Samoa, and congratulations to Cook Islands as well for a gallant effort here. Whānau, that's me. I'm going to take a quick break, just like our players and the referee, and we'll be back shortly with round 3.